So there was a critical play in the Washington and Detroit divisional round matchup that I thought really finished off the game for Washington, and it came down to a 4th and 2 call deep into the red zone. If Detroit makes the stop, they keeps points off the boards, and they're able to stay in the game and have an opportunity to win. But this play right here was a backbreaker and a great play call by Cliff Kingsbury. So as you can see here, balance formation, twins tight to the boundary side and then twins tight to the field side. The back is offset into the boundary. That is key on this play because on 4th and 2, Cliff Kingsbury puts the ball in the hands of his rookie quarterback, trusts him to be able to make the right reads in this concept as he calls traditional mesh rail. So in mesh rail, you're going to get 2 meshes. You're going to get an OTB route, which stands for over the ball. You're going to have some sort of man beater to the outside, and they do right here as they have a corner route from the slot. But your number one read in mesh rail, for the most part, is always the running back. He's going to run what we call a rail route. Very similar to a wheel route, but instead of hitting to the flat and then up the sidelines, you just stay on the path and you just work it up the numbers right here. So his eyes are going to go to the running back. If they are in man coverage, he could potentially be wide open because that linebacker who's normally covering the running back in man, he's got to get through a lot of traffic with the mesh route and the OTB route. But then if it's zone, you've got to watch and make sure, do they leave the flats open or could he get into a cover 2 window hole right here? The progression for most then goes as follow. You've got the underneath route coming from left to right, then the over the ball route, then your number 4 read. 9 times out of 10 you don't get to it would be the opposite mesh. Detroit goes with a cover 0 drop look here out of the linebackers, but this linebacker right here apexes all the way out in for anticipation of that rail route by the running back, and he covers up this route perfectly. So Jaden Daniels does not panic, and with a rusher right in his face, moves from the first read to the second read, and he finds Terry McLaurin right there for a critical and a huge first down. Freeze it right here from the end zone copy. One reason why I'm just not in love with 5-man protection is simply because if you don't get the right call up front, you're going to get your quarterback feeling a lot of heat pretty quickly. Yeah, you got 5 receivers out wide, but if you don't have time to get the ball off, it doesn't matter how many receivers you have in the concept. Right here, offensive line slides left, and they leave their right tackle on an island. Then they get a little X stunt, and now Jaden Daniels is facing pressure right at his face. From here, you can see his eyes are working to the running back, and as he understands that linebacker has now shaded over top, he's got man coverage, takes away his first read, but he doesn't fold under this pressure. It is a 4th and 2, and you've got a defensive player barreling down right at your face. He could have folded, he could have panicked, just kind of turned his shoulder, taking the hit. But instead, he works from his number 1 read to his number 2 read, which is Terry McLaurin right here. Look at it, guys. He is not open yet, but he's got this defender coming right now. But he knows where he's going, and this is what I call an anticipatory thrower. He's going to anticipate him coming open in this window, and he's going to throw it out there, and just like that. That is a rookie quarterback looking like a Tom Brady in year 7. I don't want to make that comparison. I'm just making jokes. But cool, calm, and collective Jaden Daniels right there with the pressure in his face, doesn't fold, throws his receiver to his open spot that he's intended to be, doesn't fade away from the ball, takes the hit on the chin. Very impressive job by Jaden Daniels, and I love the play call by Cliff Kingsbury, and I love the confidence that he has in his young rookie quarterback. Look, we're getting into the NFC Championship game. At this time, he's not a rookie quarterback anymore. He's had 17-plus games he's played. He's a young quarterback, but he's got a lot of experience under his belt, and he puts a dot right there on that one. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments section below. As always, if you haven't yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Stay humble, stay kind. Peace.